In this module, we shall cover pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun such as he, she, they, we, which, what, and so on. Let us look at this sentence. Ram is absent because Ram is ill.
It sounds awkward, right? A better form of the sentence is Ram is absent because he is ill.
Here the pronoun he replaces the noun Ram. We do not have to repeat the noun. We should instead use a pronoun. Before we proceed with details on pronouns, it is important to understand the difference between pronouns and determiners. We learned that determiners are always followed by a noun or a noun phrase. Let us look at these examples. Which picture do you like? What plan will you follow? This is my book. In these sentences, which, what, and my are determiners followed by the nouns picture, plan, and book respectively. Let us now look at these sentences. There are several small ponds in which a variety of fish live. Here, which replaces the noun small ponds. I can't decide what to buy my husband for his birthday. Here, what replaces the noun present that the speaker wants to buy. This is my book. Here, this replaces the noun book. Let us now discuss different kinds of pronouns. Personal pronouns. These pronouns are used to refer to three persons. That is, first person, the person speaking, such as I and we. Second person, the person spoken to, such as you. And finally, third person, the person spoken about, such as he and she. Reflexive or emphasizing pronouns. It refers back to the subject form of personal pronouns. They end in self or selves, such as myself, themselves, and so on. Distributive pronouns, such as each, either, neither, refer to persons or things one at a time. Reciprocal pronouns, such as each other, one another, show mutual relation, usually referring to two or more people doing same thing. Demonstrative pronouns such as this, that point out the objects which they refer to. Indefinite pronouns such as anybody, everybody refer to persons or things in a general way. Interrogative pronouns such as who, what, which are used for asking questions. And finally, relative pronouns such as who, which relate to the noun which comes before it in the sentence. Please notice carefully that who, which, etc. can be used both as interrogative and relative pronouns. We shall now discuss each pronoun in detail. Let us begin with personal pronouns. Personal pronouns refer to three persons. First person, the person speaking, I, we. Second person, the person spoken to, you. Third person, the person spoken about, he, she. Personal pronouns have a variety of forms to indicate different genders, persons, numbers, and cases. Genders such as masculine, feminine, and neuter, he, she, it. Persons such as first person, second person, third person, I, you, he. Numbers, singular, plural, such as I, we. And finally, cases, subjective, that is nominative, objective, that is accusative, and pure possessive. In the subjective case, the pronoun is the subject of a sentence. He reads about Death Valley. They are my friends. Here he and they are singular and plural pronouns respectively. In the objective case, the pronoun is the object of a sentence. Give the pencil to me. The teacher gave them a lot of homework. Here me and them are singular and plural pronouns respectively. Now look at these sentences. This book is mine. My car is better than yours. Here mine and yours are singular and plural pronouns respectively. In the possessive case, pronouns show possession of the noun. This is my book. Their house is beautiful. Here my and their are determiners as they are followed by the noun book and house respectively. Now, it is interesting to note there is some overlap between possessive determiners and possessive pronouns. But the basic difference is possessive pronouns replace a noun or a noun phrase, whereas possessive determiners always come with a noun. Possessive determiners are sometimes called possessive adjectives, weak possessive pronouns, genitive pronouns, possessive determiner pronouns, or simply possessives. So do not bother about nomenclature, just check whether they come with a noun or not. Let us summarize person noun based on persons, cases, and numbers. The first person, that is the speaker, can have the pronouns such as I, we. The second person to whom we speak can have the pronouns such as you.
The third person about whom we speak can have the pronouns such as his, her, its, theirs, and so on. These pronouns belong to different cases, such as I belongs to the subjective case, me belongs to the objective case, and mine belongs to the possessive case.
Further, these pronouns can be singular or plural. For instance, I is a singular pronoun and we is a plural pronoun. When there are more than one personal pronoun in a sentence, some order is expected in their occurrence in the sentence. In general sentence, the order of personal pronouns should be second person, third person, followed by first person, and together they take a plural verb. You, he, and I are going to the market. You and I are honest. In the sentences where there is confession of some negative act, the order of personal pronouns should be the first person, second person, followed by third person, and together they will again take a plural verb. I, you, and he are at fault. He punished me and you. What about the possessive form in the sentence where we have more than one pronouns in the subject? You, he, and I should not waste my / your / their / our time. As it is a general sentence, order of pronouns is correct. The possessive should be our here. You and he should not be wasting your / his time. In this sentence, possessive should be your. He and she should not waste his / her / their time. In this sentence, possessive should be their. In the table below, we have summarized all the combinations of personal pronouns in the subjective case. Using this, you can find out the corresponding pronouns in objective and possessive case. Sometimes users confuse between the subjective and objective cases of pronouns. Let us discuss such cases. Traditionally speaking, in the following sentence, pronouns should be in subjective case, whereas due to popular usage, even the objective case is not considered incorrect. After the forms be, subjective case should be used. It's I, popular usage, me, who switched off your mobile. After the words as and than, subjective case should be used. She is as good as I, popular usage, me. You are closer to my mother than I. Again, popular usage, me.
This is an interesting example. So far, we have seen that both forms could be interchanged without changing its meaning or introducing any ambiguity. But here in the sentence, you are closer to my mother than me, it can mean two things. The first interpretation is this: your closeness with my mother is greater than my closeness with my mother. And the second interpretation goes like this. Now listen very carefully. Your closeness with my mother is greater than your closeness with me. Now, this second interpretation is absolutely correct grammatically as well. In fact, that's the meaning of this sentence. If you want to imply the first, then better use I in place of me.
Similarly, in standalone phrases such as who told you this? I. Popular usage, me. In some sentences, subjective and objective cases are not interchangeable. This will be outrightly incorrect. When a pronoun is connected by conjunction and or with the second pronoun, the second one should be in the objective case. These toys are for you and me, not I. When a pronoun is preceded by the preposition but, it should be in the objective case. Nobody is responsible for this but me. Again, not I. After let, a pronoun should always be in an objective case. Let him play for 2 hours. Let us go for a picnic this Sunday. A noun or pronoun governing a gerund should be in possessive case. Please excuse my, not me, being late. He emphasized my, not me, going there. When we are using a pronoun in a pair with a noun, we should always put the pronoun at the second position. Let us see a few sentences.
Katrina and you went for dinner last night, not you and Katrina. Please note, if we had used a pronoun instead of Katrina, we would have followed the rule of second person, third person followed by first person.
Science interests Mike and me, not me and Mike. Here the noun Mike comes first and the pronoun me comes after that. Pronoun for collective nouns. If a noun is viewed as a whole, then use singular its. And if it is referring to individuals, use a plural pronoun. The jury were divided in their opinion. Here the jury acts as individuals, thus takes the pronoun their. The jury was unanimous in its verdict. Here the jury acts as a group, thus takes the pronoun its. When two or more singular nouns are joined by and, the pronoun used for them must be plural. Ram and Shyam worked hard in the project. They were praised by their supervisor. Whereas, when two or more singular nouns are joined by and refers to the same person or thing, a pronoun used for them must be singular. The collector and DM is not negligent in his duties. Here the collector and DM refers to the same person. When two or more singular nouns are joined by or, either or, neither nor, then the pronoun used for them is singular. Neither Ravi nor Hari has done his homework. When a plural noun and a singular noun are joined by or, either or, neither nor,
the possessive must be according to the noun that comes after or nor.
Either the teacher or his students failed in their duty.
Please note, given a choice, it is always a preferred construction to put the plural noun after or nor. With this, we finish personal pronouns. In our next video, we will discuss other kinds of pronouns.